looking for ideas to do for your mom, well, here are a couple that I can share with you. Starting off with this one.
This Mother's Day, the Chop Shop Salon and Spa has 3 special offers. Our first package is called Keep Calm, Pamper Mom. This includes a 60-minute full body massage and a deep cleansing facial for easy $295 only. The second offer is Mom's Restful Refresh, which includes a 90-minute full body massage, a deep cleansing facial, and a pampering pedicure for easy $450 only. Lastly, if you purchase a voucher for US $100, you will receive a voucher for US $20 for your personal use free of cost. If you are still confused, take a look at our range of products we offer. We have something for everyone. For more information, call Porzante at 667-7243, our Frigate Bay location at 661-7243, or our newest location in Nevis at 662-7246. This Mother's Day, show your mom the love and care she truly deserves. A gift voucher from the Chop Shop and Spa is the perfect way to say thank you, Mom. Vouchers are available for sale until May 15th.
Fellas on the Bay Road and Central Street have their massive sale of 20% store-wide, except on carpets, fans, flowers, and on special items until May 14th. We also have the widest variety of swimming pools, queen and king-size mattresses, curtains, kitchen appliances, and furniture available at unbeatable prices and lots more bargains too numerous to mention. And regular hours from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 11:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Sundays only at Central Street location. This massive sale continues until Mother's Day. Best for less, the place where you get the best for less.
Surprise the mom in your life with a free gift from Pandora Jewelry. Now through May 14th, get a free limited edition sterling silver bracelet with your purchase of $150 or more, or upgrade to a free 14-karat rose gold plated bracelet when you spend $325 or more, only at Pandora Jewelry. Free bracelet with purchase while supplies last at participating retailers. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Available at IC Jewelers Porzante. Visit us or call 466-585-3 for more details.
You think you could pull up next to me in any Nissan, Mazda or Toyota? Boy, please, I need a Honda man.
Give your car some TLC with CNC Auto Services Limited, located on the Bay Road by Steer. We're your local agents for genuine Honda parts. Plus, we've got some sweet deals happening right now on suspension and brake parts, ignition coils, coolants, oils, and filters with tires priced at $188. We've also got car batteries at the crazy low price of $345. So don't wait until your car is in dire need. Stop at CNC Auto Services and Honda today. Telephone 465-9317. For some speedy service and some unbeatable prices, your ride will thank you.
Say check out how we rolling, rolling, rolling. Say check out how we rolling. Say check out how we rolling, rolling, rolling. She said she want a man, I want the driving man. She said she want a man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Are you having sore throat, fever, coughing, headache, or runny nose? Take Cetamol Cold and Flu day or night. Ask your pharmacist for Cetamol Cold and Flu and get back to the happier you. The time by Cetamol Cold and Flu is
26 minutes moving up to the hour of 9 o'clock. It's time for On the Road. Good morning to all of our listeners. Good morning to all of our viewers, and welcome to the morning show edition of On the Road for today, May 10th, 2023. In the studio with me, I have Inspector Phipps and Sergeant Henry. Good morning, ladies, and welcome to the studio as usual.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Jiki, and morning to the listening audience via the radio and the internet.
What's on the table for discussion today?
Good morning to all. Today, we'll be discussing, or we'll further educate the general public and drivers on the sequence of events in acquiring a driver's license or a class upgrade. Last week, we would have dealt with the 10 classes of the driver's license. So, in order to get an upgrade, an individual have to purchase a learner's authority, and you get that at the Inland Revenue. For now, that cost is $60 to $50. You also have to purchase a driver's test receipt. That too, you purchase it at Inland Revenue at a cost of $37.50. Once you have already purchased those, you get in contact with your instructor, then you come to the traffic department where we would book you and you would go on the road to do your upgrade. However, if you are from a non-CARICOM country and you have a permit, a driver's permit, whether 1 year or 3 months, once it is valid and you want an upgrade, you still have to go to the Inland Revenue and purchase a driver's test receipt. Because the permit is valid, you don't have to buy or you don't have to purchase the learner's authority. So you come again to the traffic department along with your instructor and you will be able to go on the road for that test. Also, once you pass, let's say your driver's license have a class A, we would match that license with the class or the weight of our class A and issue you that respective class license. However, in obtaining a driver's license, if you want to get your license, you first have to go to Inland Revenue again, purchase a learner's authority and the driver's test receipt. Then you have to consult with your instructor who would book you. Once you have passed the written exam, it was uploaded in the system and the instructor now have to rebook you for the road test. The road test now is done digital. No longer the officers go out with their books and mark. We have a system now in place, and it's the demerit point system, where each student is graded. There are 6 tiers, and the students or whoever is going for the license is graded on that tiers. I would turn you over to Sergeant Henry, and she would explain the tiers.
Good morning again, listening audience. The first one is control, and this will let the examining officer know that you can control the vehicle. You have one, knowledge and or use of equipment. For a standard vehicle, in proper use of gears, because they have first, second, third, reverse, and neutral. So you have to know to use those gears in accordance with the vehicle. In proper use of the brakes, if you're in a standard vehicle and you're on a hill, you have to settle or make sure the gear and the brakes are in order, and then you can move off. In proper use of accelerator, you have to know how to go fast or to slow down. If you signal too late, all this is under control. You signal too late, you can fail. They can deduct points. Parking, starting, or reversing. Fail to set brakes and gear, as I said just now. Fail to observe adequately. In proper position, vehicle wheel, so if vehicle have your wheel have to be straight. You can't stop and it turn out, all that you can fail for. If you hit a curb hard, or your vehicle roll back, you're on a hill, and they tell you to go forward, the vehicle roll back, that's a fail also. They can deduct point, not fail. Then you have the intersection turn. When you're turning into an intersection, you have to go around the stop, not just cut in, because a next vehicle might be there and there's an accident. Too fast before or during you turn in. Fail to observe condition late. So if the officer tell you turn to the intersection and you fail to do it, Right away, remember, fail to assume own right away. So if I am on my left and I want to turn right, and you are coming from opposite direction, you can turn across that person. They will also give you deduction.
All that is under control.
No, this is parking / starting or reversing.
Okay.
The first one was control. The second one is parking, starting, and reversing. And then you have number 5. We're on to number 5. This road test disqualification. So you don't have to deduct points for these. Once you didn't do what they're supposed to, you have once you didn't do what's supposed to be done.
In this category.
Yes, road test disqualification. You will be automatically fail. So it's no more deducting point. Because some of them have like 10 points, some of them have 5. This one now is automatically fail on this section. You have accumulating of more than 20 demerit points. Because you start off with 100. And if you go above 20, that's automatically fail for you. So once they deduct points from the different categories, and you get more than 20, you fail automatically. Right of way violation, as I speak just now, the right of way to vehicle or pedestrian. It's a pedestrian on the crosswalk, and that's automatically fail. Stop sign violation. You come into a stop sign, and you think it's a giveaway. Your board is stop. You fail automatically. Speeding violation, and we know what speeding cause. Collided to a curb wall. So you turn it into a street and you collide to the curb wall. You fail automatically again. It's no more deducting. Obstruct traffic. You know, we like to stop in the road and the traffic behind you back up. All that is obstruction. Lack skill and control of the vehicle. If you cannot control the vehicle properly, you fail again. And unsafe action. So you're driving, and when you're supposed to press brakes, you press gas. That's unsafe action because someone could be in front of you and you cause an accident. So I'll stop here for now. I don't know if any calls.
Well, we didn't indicate that we were ready for calls, so we will do so now. In the meantime, while we wait for the calls, Inspector Phipps, I'll let you continue.
Just in case, the derimity point system is where points points are penalty.
Can you hold that thought? I'll let you continue. I want to make sure these calls get in. So remember your thought, please. Good morning. You're live.
Yeah, good morning, Jiffy and the officer right there.
Yes, morning.
Good morning.
How are you all doing today?
Oh, we good.
Okay. For months now, I have been advocating for persons with disabilities when it comes to the traffic. At one point, I was told that something is being done. But to me, nothing is being done because I haven't seen anything. To me, it's just like it's lip service we're getting. Because we were told that we need to go to urban development. We went to urban development. Urban development sent us to national security. We went to national security. National security sent us to physical planning. After physical planning, who next? We've been going around in circles trying to get certain things done for persons with disabilities. If you could remember, I did ask you at one point in time, who we must go to. A couple of weeks ago, you remember I asked you that, officer? Why are we not being treated this way? Is it that we have to go to the international media to get things done in St. Kitts? Because, okay, up to Monday, I went to Rio. You know where Rio is on West Square Street? Officer, do you know where Rio is on West Square Street?
Yes, we do.
There is no parking in the area at all. I wanted to go to Rio. but there is no parking. And right in front of the real business place, there is a big space there with a yellow line. What is that space for? It could be used to put persons with disabilities to be able to park there, even if you have to go other places in town. Officer, please, I'm begging. We need more parking spaces in town, or we need emblems to put on our vehicles to say, well, then we have a disability. So that if a police come, they would see, well, then, okay, this is a person with disability, so we have to be lenient. Even the same Monday, I went up 4th Street to try buy a patty by the business place, the Island Savers. There is no parking on the right-hand side, but yet we cannot park on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, you're only allowed to park for 30 minutes. But I see vehicles they park all day. Nothing is being done about those vehicles. So please, could you please help us? We're begging. We shouldn't have to be begging like this for assistance for persons with disabilities, because if we are a tourist-oriented nation, there are lots of tourists here in St. Kitts that drive. Some of them would have a disability like I do, some of them may not. We need to put things in place that persons with disabilities are not disenfranchised in our own country. Please, I'm begging you to do something about it. Thank you very much for your time and for your cooperation. Do enjoy your day.
You too, sir. Regards to if you are going to rear, sir, the yellow line, you can pull in there and you can exit and go into. Nothing is wrong if you pull in and you go into rear and then your driver come back around and pick you up. Nothing is wrong with that. And as we indicated before, there are 2 disabled parking on 4th Street. One directly at the bottom of 4th Street, that's on the eastern side or the right-hand side, as you may know it, and to the top of 4th Street, just below Farm Care. There are 2 disabled spots. Nothing is wrong if you want to go to the bank and you stop in the traffic. The person behind would understand you are disabled and they would allow you to go. And once you drive around, nothing is wrong with that, sir. But as we all know, that Bastia is overgrown, and so we are, the appropriate authorities are doing their best in assisting when it comes to disabled parking areas.
All right. Let's go back to the phone line. Good morning, you're live.
Yes, thank you. Thanks to my son-in-law that he could defend himself. Because the disabled them put you, sometimes they want to go in the wheelchair to come across the road and vehicle no one stop. That was in a hurry. When you left from home late, you want to reach early. Because you don't late, but you want to reach early. And looking at down St. Paul's by the preschool there, you got a big tree. You can't even see around the corner. So I need to get that there cut down. Please, by St. Paul's, by the preschool. You need to cut down because you can't see around the corner. Have a good day, good program.
Thank you, caller. We'll get in touch with Park and Beaches to get that clean up.
Good morning, you're live.
Hello, Jackie. Good morning, buddy.
Hey, good morning, Sonny boy.
Boy, I just called to tell Sergeant Henry and Inspector Phipps I'm listening to the program and I'm learning a lot of things about the Federation. But I'm not going to ask a traffic question because I live in the United States and the system is completely different. But I'm enjoying the show, Jackie. I tune in every Wednesday to hear my people speak on the radio. So good luck and good show.
And thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for your support, Sonny boy. Good morning, you're live.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Sinclair Libert, GQ.
Good morning.
And Inspector, Miss Carleen Fitz.
Good morning, sir.
And Sergeant Sophia Henry. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
I have to say, we believe that what we see individuals, law enforcement officer does, be glad because they do make a lot of things that is right. What was wrong, at least to understand it's safe. I have seen something yesterday in town where a police officer have demonstrated intelligence A lot of people do not like her, Officer Rouse, but we should acknowledge the things she does and learn to appreciate them and be happy because this woman is good. The thing is, my question, is there anyone working alongside her and anyone interested, really definitely want to know the things she knows? The woman have a good knowledge of the traffic department and the traffic in the streets. However, I saw her stop someone, pull them over, approach them respectively, went to them. At the time she was doing some writing and questioning the person. Saw something coming, she observed something I don't even know. I have an understanding what it is. Stop the person, pull them over. That is the kind of intelligence I saw yesterday. This woman is so good that most people don't really like her. I don't know what for. Can't appreciate the things she does in the streets. Which of course we believe is right because she's making the streets safe. So all of us, every one of us. But in society, there are so many of us that cannot appreciate anything good because I don't know why. But Inspector, this woman is good. She is good. I've seen something that I don't think another police officer would have acknowledged. The woman is really good. I just want you to all to believe what I say is true and understand, and those who listening me can appreciate the thing that they have seen already, and one day could commend her for what they saw before and what I see. If they did get a chance to see it yesterday, tell her they appreciate what she's doing. But do have a good day, every one of you all. Goodbye.
Thank you, Carla, for that. Yes, she does have persons work under her. She has some traffic warden who works with her. She's not she alone. So whatever she knows, she pass on to them.
And we'll take that sentiment to her and her team as well.
Good morning, your life.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
May I speak?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, thank you very much. I keep asking this question pertaining to car parks, groceries, etc., etc. Why don't we do like at the water department, NEMA? You ask people to back in and be face out. Because consistently, just think of the scenario. I enter the parking lot and I see you backing out. I don't wait for you to back out, I drive behind you. Aren't you going to tell drivers that they're not supposed to do that? Remember, the traffic law states very clearly, if you're approaching and see somebody doing a maneuver, you stay a discreet distance from them. But they see you backing out, they're coming in, they see you backing out, and they're going to still drive behind you. But you're not speaking to drivers about that, eh? Thank you very much.
Caller, it all boils down to driver's courtesy. And I expect if a person sees someone reversing, they won't just go and run into the rear of them. They should extend the courtesy to allow that person to exit. We know it is wrong, but to avoid an accident, you just give courtesy for that vehicle to proceed safely.
All right, let's go back to the phone line. Good morning, you're live.
Yes, good morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
I must share the same thing with that chap only about Sergeant Rose, Corporal Rose, sorry, whatever. Anyway, however, she is only one somebody, and if everybody, including the policemen, them who drive around, do the right thing, it will be better. There's so many things that goes wrong in this traffic business. The traffic department, it is too small, it needs more help, and you can't get people just parading between 8 and 4. Because there's a lot of things that does go wrong after this time. Next, again, somebody talk about courtesy going through the door as far as I'm concerned. One, people no longer pull to the side where it's free to drop off or pick up. They stay in the middle of the road to pick up where they're picking up or drop off. If they don't say anything, it's a big argument. That's not fair. You must learn to do the right thing. I heard talking about certain things about in terms of upgrading license and what should be done and what should not. They don't even go to upgrading because if all these things are supposed to be in place, people need to do the right thing at all times. I will tell you, seriously speaking, the traffic department has a lot of work on hand and it is too small. And in addition, a lot of people, I'm a driver too, a lot of drivers don't drive with nothing in courtesy. And if you got to include me because I'm a driver. But I'm not saying I don't do things like that, but people have to come better than that. They're not helping. Like I said, 8 to 4 on the road is not enough. Because a lot of time after the hours, them people doing a lot of foolishness. A lot. The other guy down the road, you know, nearby Rush University, I going down, police stopped me, said I speeding. When checking me speeding, I busted him past the roof, and he stopped him up to now. I said, but look at him. Oh, don't tell me that. This is the kind of thing you get in. Some of them, I could call when I'm growing up, we used to be able to give handily married and all the man information, assist them when they come to ask you, but not now. Because a lot of these people, they're not, the police officers not working with the people at all. A lot of them like the following people. You know, and whoever they know they get through. But, you know, like I said, the bottom line, a lot of work needs to do in the traffic department. A lot. The person was talking about back in. You can't back in certain areas. In water department and them areas, it's a totally different thing. People will hold up. They have to. Because the area is small. But on the road, you can't be turning around later back in. There's no more places that say, no right turn, not left turn, no right turn, and people doing it quite across where the Sands complex. People coming out and going over when they shouldn't be going over. People coming down the road and they're swinging over into the Sands and them kind of thing. And they shouldn't be coming, and that's why they're coming from east going west. A lot of things, like I say, you need more manpower because it's not really working. You're all coming and training with the staffing, but it's not working. Everybody doing as they like. Thank you.
Caller, we thank you for your comment, and of course the officers are always on the road, and we will try as much to be out more, and in terms of educating, we will continue to educate persons about the use of the road and the safety.
Yes, Colin, also you spoke about when you were pulled over down by Ross. Yes, it's one speed gun, and if they pull you over and talking to you, they have to show you the speed that you were going, so they wouldn't be able to stop another vehicle until after they finish conversating with you. So it's not that because the bus passed and they didn't stop it, it's bad. But because they're showing you your speed, because you can also go into court and say, well, they didn't show you what you were speeding or the miles that you were going. So when they finish with them, they will continue with other persons. So it's not that it's friend thing.
And also, caller, once the officer have an idea of the speed that person was traveling, he can serve them with a notice for speeding, and they can also be prosecuted as well.
Good morning, you're live.
Good morning.
Morning.
A call to support the caller or the two callers who recommend Miss Rose. Miss Rose work like the American traffic police. They break the law to deal with you. And I agree with the way Miss Rose work. We wish we had about 10 more traffic officers like Miss Rose, and the road will be safer. Miss Rose, she don't need to steer nor favor. She do she walk. And the girls them, she training the girls them in the traffic and the what they call it, the cross guards and the traffic wardens to do the same thing. She's fair. She don't like nonsense. And a lot of people, they do as they like. I can't tell guys just now, they love to do as they like. And you can't talk to them. Let me do what I want. I mean, people block up the road, people put things in the road, people don't care about other road users, and these kind of things need to stop. And the police need to be more vigilant and stop people from doing a lot of things. I can't say the traffic department need help. They need more manpower. And a lot of it, they need to screen the police who work in the traffic department too. Because a lot of them, they don't really go out and do what they're supposed to do. They let a lot of things get away. And you can't play with the traffic, because the traffic, this is something, when you make a mistake, it could cause a lot of problems. Thank you.
Thank you, Carla.
Okay. We're going to wrap up the program here. I want to thank you guys for calling in and being a part of our program this morning. But we are out of time, unfortunately. Inspector Phipps, Sergeant Henry, any last words from both of you or any of you?
Yes. I would like to encourage all who doesn't have a driver's license and driving vehicles, please go and get your permit, your driver's test, get in contact with our instructor and come and do the written exam. And likewise, after passing, you will be up to the traffic department to get your driver's license. Remember, once you start driving and you don't have a license, you're going to feel like you have a license and you're going to be continuing. Also, be reminded that the life you save could be your very own.
I'm just asking all drivers to make sure you have consideration for other road users and the road will be safe. Thank you.
Slow it down, hey. Roger, watch out for them donkey. You simply